My name is Dirk van Braekel, and I have worked within automotive design for more than 30 years, most recently as Head of Design and Concepts for Bentley Motors. We're traveling in a Bespoke Bentley Mulsanne. Bespoke is really giving the customer a choice to have his own personal taste incorporated into the product, in this case with the car.
People associate the UK and London with Bespoke because we have a history of craftsmanship, of tailoring. We're very good at making things in a mass way, but also adapting them for particular personal use.
I'm going to meet two top designers of other areas to see how they approach design, what is important in terms of the bespoke aspect of the design work they do, and how this reflects back to my work at Bentley.
Hello, Dirk.
Pleasure to meet you.
Let me put you in this.
Feels great.
Off the peg.
Feels great straight away.
This is where Bespoke really comes into play for me. Small details, it's the precision that really matters. It's the discovery for a customer at the end of the day that feeds the passion.
So it really is about the delight factors that you can create.
What is interesting about Bespoke is that when you're working with an individual, you're having to get to know that individual, how they act, what they want out of something. Okay.
So it really is about drawing them in and making them feel comfortable and work with the professionals to get the best possible results.
That for me as well, in terms of the creative process and working together with an individual, is the exciting stage, because then you're on a journey together.
This is about ordering something to your liking, and which will be built by hand over several hundred hours in our case. There's so many customers out there. They want to enjoy something luxurious, they want to be seen in the right car, in the right suit, and we have to be able to satisfy this demand worldwide.
I agree, and that to me really is about the future of Bespoke. The future of Bespoke is embracing this globally and internationally.
And if I think of our brand, Bentley, we sell a world car. There are cultures there that we need to learn from, that we need to be able to approach with our bespoke capability and satisfy these customers as well. Bespoke is very important to Bentley. If it's not bespoke, it is not special enough. It's fundamental to luxury products.
This is a really excellent example of a collaboration between technology and aesthetics.
I've never seen a single piece of carbon fibre that big, 6 meters long.
It's successfully taken a Formula One car positioned in the middle of it.
In the middle of it?
Yeah.
What is it you think about this city, London, that drives so much innovation?
Creativity that comes from London is what makes London truly unique, and that is a sort of slightly anarchic, can-do, don't care, cheeky independence. Yeah, and taking risks, experimentation.
Sebastian, what about the future?
The future of design is offering a service. To me, it's very important to be democratic about this. It's one thing operating on the top end of the market. Often I think the biggest challenge as a designer is to actually create something which people really can engage with and enjoy at a very good price point. It's terribly important not to lose sight of that in an age of mass production.
As technology speeds up, it will be possible to have something produced for each individual. So Bespoke will become a very democratic process. And will have a very democratic feel to it, because I think in the future it will be possible to make everything particular to the customer, to the consumer.
The attention to detail in here is phenomenal. This is just extreme. And how long would you say a car like this should last?
More than 90% of every Bentley ever made is still on the road today.
I think the marriage of design, provenance and high-tech fits perfectly, because that's what everyone is aspiring to. You want a new Bentley, but you don't want the new Bentley to drive like a Bentley from 50 years ago. You want the new Bentley to drive like a car does now, or even like a car's going to drive in 10 years' time.
A luxury product has to appeal from the emotional side. It's not necessarily a rational purchase, it is an emotional one. It's something you really long for, it's something you want, and you want to put your own personal stamp on it. That's why Bespoke is really part of the Bentley offering and has been since day one.